Luke, here we are in your office, your new office, isn't it, mate? Roofing Kings, Roof Kings.
We try, Lee, don't we?
Yeah, well, how long you been in this place, mate?
No, only about 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
Somewhere I can switch off and get my graft done, as well as training at 5 in the morning, and straight away, sorting shit out for the lads, and just get on the tools as well.
Because you're not a one-man band, even though you're the front man for it. You've got quite a few vans and quite a few lads working for you.
Three vans now, 8 lads at the minute. It's going good, to be fair.
Yeah. But like I say, I'm here to chat to you because you've got fight number 2, mate, and it didn't go quite right for you on your pro debut, mate, where you lost out to the very experienced Dale Harris-Smith. But you didn't let it deter you, mate, did you?
Nah, what was it now? 6 to 8 weeks ago, whatever it is. But to be fair, it's probably the best thing that happened. Because I don't know. Can't take that away from Dale. In the day, I fought a fight what wasn't me, and what I was told to at the end of the day. But I enjoyed it still, but I didn't get out there knowing I give it me all, where you'll see a massive difference now.
Well, the biggest change is that even though you know, the problem is you train on your own. I mean, you have your trainers, Lee Whitehead's helped you out, Mick Mulcahy's helped you out, but you're there on your own without anyone training by the side of you, anyone you can look towards. You've now made a big decision where you went down to Elite in Bolton with Alex Matbianco and his team down there, and do you feel that's going to make a big change for you? Yeah,
what Alex and Fogger, the feeling that I've done for me is unreal. I've known for years though, from Thai boxing, 12 years, but I've never actually been to the gym. And you just like you fall in love with somewhere, and like you bang, you click with the lads. Don't get me wrong, I ain't the quietest in there, but how Alex and that, just what the time they put into me and showed me. At the end of the day, you either want it or you have 100% or nothing. So I've had to give up mornings for work for this fight. I'm training 9 in the morning till 12 o'clock every other day with Alex. I want to train every day, but that voice of reason, Fogger, is always telling me what to do. Forgot about Nick, about knock, about chill out, and I'm actually listening. Don't get me wrong, Lee's wait for Lee, I'd be probably in a box or whatever, God knows what. But Lee put everything into me. I still get on with Lee, I still go and train with Lee and that. End of the day, he'll always be number 1. But what Alex,
Lee White down
at Bridgewater, yeah. But what Alex and Fogger and Matt and all the rest of it, and even the lads in the gym, having lads like Jack Flatler next to me, Liam Gaynor, and all them and when you just little things he's saying you pick up, the buzz in the place. It's like being 18 and waiting to go to the club, you know what I mean, Lee? That's the rush I'm feeling.
It's a special atmosphere down there, Lee.
It's unbelievable. Can't get enough of it.
It's a very family, it's like a big family, isn't it, down there? And everyone. But what's good about that is that you've been able to train alongside professionals that at levels what you're still dreaming of.
Yeah, I've had them all sparring with me. It's like I'm sparring with lads there. End of the day, I'm a virgin to this sport compared to 90% of that gym. But at the end of the day, I'll go in with anyone and I'll take something away. I'll get my head punched in, but I'll take something away from it and I can use all that now this Sunday. Well,
how much do you think you've changed? I know
I'm
it's 6 weeks.
100%.
It's been an intense 6 weeks.
100%. My mindset, everything. There was a lot of pressure that first fight, don't get me wrong. I had my first fight there 12 years ago and got beat. Doing Thai boxing, 12 years on, I've gone pro and I've had my first fight there and got beat. I won my second Thai boxing fight, so the plan, I know for a fact I'm going to win this on Sunday.
But this is a perhaps even harder fight because you've got Christos Zuliks, who's
he's a
Latvian based over here now. He's been fighting regular over here for about the last 3 or 4 years. In fact, I filmed him on one of his first ventures over here where he beat a kid called Kurt Greaves. I think he stopped Kurt Greaves in the second round, if I'm
Respect to him.
And actually, last time I filmed him fighting was at the venue where you're going to be fighting on Sunday, which is the AJ Bell Stadium, where Leighton Collymore.
Yeah, I knew Leighton a long time through Thai boxing and his family, and his mum and that. We go way back, so. But I watched the bits of that fight. At the end of the day, I ain't bothered how someone else has fought against him. All I know, he is going to have a fight with me, and I hope it comes to a good war, because that's what I want. I didn't get to do that on my first fight. I can't wait, but thanks if he's watching it for taking the fight. It's a good one to have on my record. Either way, he had 50 odd fights. My second, but let's do it.
Well, no, I think Christoph is at about coming up to 30. 31, 38.
So he's been there, he's well experienced.
23 losses,
he's not an idiot, he's a good lad, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he is.
That'll be stuff.
And he's actually bigger set than Dale. But the thing is like you say, we spoke about your fight. I know you didn't want to speak on the night, and I understand why, but we have spoke since.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you say, I think the occasion did get to you.
Yeah, obviously.
Because you wasn't loose. You know, your jab was stiff.
I was like a robot.
Yeah, well, as the fight progressed, you got stiffer and stiffer, and more frustrated with yourself.
Yeah.
And obviously, when that happens, your body starts fighting against you, doesn't it? And so, you know, it was. Like I say, it wasn't a bad defeat in that sense, but you know that it wasn't you.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, everything what I did in that fight, I won't be doing in this fight. It would just be a complete. But not that. I need to enjoy it more and relax. And that's what Alex has been drilling into me, and you'll see on Sunday.
Do you like that? Because Alex is one of these. You don't get too many of them now, but from where he came from, he's a teacher. You know, when he's explaining something, he doesn't just bark instructions. He explains why you're doing what you're doing, and
he's got eyes in the back of his head. Don't matter. So I'm on the back doing something, and you think, right, I've got a minute here. You know what I mean? And bang, he's on you, but he'll explain everything what you're doing right and wrong. Same with Phil and Matt and Foggy, all the rest of them. Even the lads in the gym are like, listen, Luke, do that. And I get pissed off for myself, as you know, because I want to be able to just go bang, do it. But obviously that's experience and time. That will all come together. And I ain't going anywhere time soon. I've got years left in me. I'm fittest I've ever been at 34. Never done as well in my life, you know what I mean? I'm focused. I know what I want. I do want it. And all I can do is give it me all. And if I get win, lose, draw, whatever, as long as I know I got all that fight and I've given it me all, I did it on my first one, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've been beat before, I'm not asked, I've been beat, so what? But I'm not there to get beat at Sunday. I'm there to win, and I will get the win.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And let's say everything goes well. You now, like I said, you've trained on your own throughout all this. You've only been the one person being trained by the coach that you're working with. You've had no one to look to or anything like that. Now you're surrounded by a gym, like we just said before. Jack Flatley, last weekend, he challenged for the European title. You know, you're in an environment that most young in the game, would relish this opportunity that you've got. Is this going to be the changing for you?
Yeah, it's not even that. People would pay just to even train near him at the end of the day. He's up there, innit? His experience is anything. But all the lads in the gym, I've knew more in my life, and not have a bad thing to say. And then they just want to push you. So anyone who wants to train around that area are absolute idiots if they don't go down there, because it's changed my life, my outcome and everything. The place is out of this world. But going forward, I've got Kurt as my manager, and Kurt, I know there's other promoters out there, but other managers out there, he gets the big fights. My dream is to have that big fight. If it's against Lee, what it's for, so I need to get on a big stage.
If he manages you correctly now, and you get a few wins under your belt, and you keep improving with each win, then that would be your dream for him to get you in there as an opponent on a big show
as an
and
underdog,
take a gamble.
Even an underdog, I'd rather be an underdog.
Well, you're going to be an underdog. There's no two ways about it. You're going to be an underdog. But that is what you want. You're willing to take a risk. And at 34,
I'll get cleaned out there, but I'll tell you what, I'll give it me all before I do.
Because the risks are worth the rewards.
Yeah, of course it is. Imagine that, telling my kids and my grandkids and all that, fought at the MEM, fought at whatever, that's us compared to where I was 12 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what I was off and fucking made out. But I have the amount of people I've helped now with problems, addictions. I've helped a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Well, you do actually, and people forget this because I think there was a young lad, a young boxer struggling with his medical, and you've ended up bumping in all the money so he can do this, and you know how tough it is.
Of course.
So I think it'd be nice for you to get your rewards out of this sport yourself and get those wins and get that big fight on a big stage and win, lose or draw. I know you'll come out a happy man.
Yeah, of course, man. So I said I ain't made the money or whatever, but end of the day, I used to borrow my money on a weekend or on a bender. So it's like if I can help a lad, that's his bread and butter, sponsor him 100, 200 quid to help him get some shorts, whatever. I'll happily do that. I do that with a few of the lads. I do it with Scott Williams, I do it with William Gain, I do it with a couple of good lads. And they are good lads, you need it, but that's what they do, that's the bread and butter.
And you're donating your prize money as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so obviously I've got kids, I've got 2 of my own, my missus has got 2, and we've got a baby on the way, so I'm buzzing about that. So I'll have a 5-a-side team soon, Lee, you know what I mean? So basically, there's kids out there now, got nothing, I've got a pot to piss in, got no mums and dads, or they're alkies, druggies, whatever, they've lost their kids, and it kills me this time of year. So whatever money I make off my fight, which is going to be a grand plus, as you know, I'm donating every penny of it to a Make-A-Wish charity, so it's basically they deal with kids who look after them sort of thing. So anyone wants to donate, message me. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this for money or whatever. I know. I love it. And I'm 34 now, and all the years I wasted being a dick, it's all fell into place now. And working with my missus, like I said a million times, she's my rock, you know what I mean? She's stuck by everything. She pushes me, get up, you're late for training and all the rest of it. Helps me with my food, washing, listening to all this crap about fighting endlessly. But yeah, she'll put the tidbits, mate, she's meant.
Well, hopefully, I'm not going to be, we've got our show in Liverpool, but Aki's going to be down there, and I believe they're going to be filming it and they'll be able to watch it on British Boxing TV whenever they get it up.
Not bumped into them yet.
But everyone's just mad busy. It's been crazy since lockdown's finished. But listen, fingers crossed for you, mate. It works out. I know you've trained hard. I've been down at Elite. I've seen how you fitted in down there. It seems everyone needs to find a home, a second home. Yeah, and you found it there, mate.
But I've still got my own Lee anyway, so that'll never go anywhere. But he's always on the phone, Lee. See how things are going.
But that's the thing. Lee's brilliant, great physical. Get you in great shape and everything. Yeah. He's phenomenal PT instructor, but you know you're training there on your own.
Yeah,
and that's a hard thing. You need.
He told me to go to.
Well, him and Alex are very close, so.
He's done me the best favour ever. You'll see Sunday.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed we do, mate. But I do believe this is a harder fight. Because I've seen Christoph and he's a good kid.
He's a tough kid, isn't he? That's what I want. You want that challenge. You don't want to walk in the park. You want who's going to punch your head in. I do anyway. I was using a Weatherman, and I've got that now. So that's my fight. Simple.
Right. Well, Sunday the 12th down at the AJ Bale Stadium. Is there tickets left, or can people still get?
Yeah, the standard. All the VIPs are sold. Standard ones I've got, but end of the day. What goes. I ain't stressing over it. I've got my eye on one thing, and that's that win. Simple as that.
Luke, we'll leave it on that, mate. Good luck for Sunday the 12th, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you the next time we saw you. You'll have win number 1, mate.
Definitely, mate.
Take care.
On to the next one.
Bye.
See you later, mate.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.